Hi guys, thank you for keeping us company. My name is Kelly Weils and this is Beauty Booth. It's yet another amazing time to know how to find our beauty. And today in studio, as you know, it has been, actually this week has been all about hair, 100% human hair. And with the lovely Miss B in studio, we're about to do something more interesting. So I'm going to let her take over a little bit and tell us what it is that we're about to do. Thank you so much for being in studio today.
Thank you.
Yes, please share, take it over.
Okay, I'm being joined on stage by Wendy Shilwato. She's a very good friend of mine and also assists me in anything and everything to do with hair. So if I'm not doing your hair, she is doing your hair. She's very, very good at it. So I brought her in so that at least we can be able to expedite this and be able to show you the tricks, which you can actually even do them in your house or just come to the shop and we can be able to do the same for you.
Definitely.
Yes.
All right.
So we want to contour the knots. What we're going to use, it's going to be the closure. Basically, contouring the knots means we want to hide, camouflage these black dots that you normally get in either a closure or a frontal or a wig. We're going to show you 3 different steps. So one, what we're going to do is that we're going to use foundation. And ladies, please get a color that is on your skin tone or very, very close to that. So Wendy's going to show us quickly how to contour this using foundation. And this is very, very easy. No magic, Kelly. It's just makeup.
Just
playing with makeup. Yes. You see what she's doing right there? She actually puts it like on a surface that is at the back of her hand. Then she just takes a brush and she just dabs.
Just that.
Exactly. Dab, 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 dab. You don't spread the foundation, you dab it, just making sure that this foundation seeps through the lace and is able to camouflage that. It's such an easy way and everyone can be able to do this. And I actually prefer this as opposed to maybe bleaching the knots even. But we're going to show you the 2 methods for you guys.
So like you said, so it's all about finding that foundation that is seamless with your face, because there are those people who have a different
scalp. So basically it's going to be the scalp, so that whereby now when you're parting the closure, at least someone has the illusion that it's actually your own hair. Whoa, beautiful. So we can just show you quickly how it is. You see the after, how it is. And if I'm to look at the knots, they are a bit the knots like are disappearing. So you need to continue with this till you perfect it. Just make sure that you've actually disguised the knots. So this is the first step. This is what we have done using the foundation. Yes. Any questions, Kelly?
No. So it's all until, so when you're applying your foundation, you come back and then you see whether it's okay, or you can even put it on natural light or good light.
No, natural light. Natural light.
All right, you had it, guys. Also, when getting that foundation, look at the natural light.
So the 2 things that we have seen is that get the correct color of your foundation, matching your skin tone, and also make sure that you're dabbing. Do not spread, but dab. Okay? Yes, Kelly, dab. Yes. Now the next one that we're going to do, we are going to be bleaching the knots, and we're going to use these products.
All right.
Yes. So Wendy is going to help us out in regards to this.
So when bleaching, what products do you usually use?
We actually have 2 products. There's a bleaching powder and there's a developer. And they're different percentages in terms of developer. So you can get a 40%, you can get 30%. What that means is the higher percentage it is, the quicker and faster that it's going to react.
All right.
So you always have to be very careful. If you're a new beginner, please don't do 40. Do maybe something to do with 30, because at least that one allows you time to keep checking and seeing whether you've gotten the correct color.
So this is specifically for those who are probably doing it at home.
Beautiful.
All
exactly.
Okay.
So Wendy's going to take us through the mixing. Then we bleach the knots. And we see how it's going to be.
Okay, now when mixing, what consistency is usually one looking for?
Well, it totally depends if you're going to use a closure or a frontal or a full lace. Remember, at the end of the day, the kind of portion that you're going to be mixing, it depends on the circumference, rather on the area that you want to bleach the knots.
Okay.
Now, in this case, since it's just the closure, Wendy has just taken one scoop. Yes, of the bleaching powder, and now we're going to see her mixing the developer.
Okay, let me take this off.
Beautiful. Thank you, Kelly.
Wendy, also you have your glass over here. Don't forget.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can see what now she's doing and what happens with the developer. And always, ladies, make sure if you're doing this at home, always make sure that you're wearing gloves, because remember, we said it's called the bleaching powder. You don't want to be messing out your hands and your fingers. So what happens with the developer, Kelly, is that she just continues to mix till she gets that consistency. She can add a bit of developer if the paste is too thick and not to her liking.
Also, so you want one that you can paste, actually.
Beautiful. Not too runny, not too solid, but somewhere in between. Yes.
All right.
Because then again, you don't want it to seep through the lace.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Then now when we are done, now she's gonna apply. And remember, she's only going to apply where the lace is. She's not going to touch anywhere that the hair is or anything of the sort. And you can see her carefully dabbing it.
Yes, I can see.
At the end of the day, it's the same motion that we applied when you're doing the foundation. Be very careful. It's dab, dab, dab. Do not be so aggressive. You know, this is a lace.
I can see, and so it takes time.
Oh yes, it takes time. Hair takes time. I mean, it's perfection. We're trying to make the ladies look very nice.
Oh my God, so you are dabbing. I thought you just as you go.
You have to be very careful. Even if you are applying and you're spreading it, you have to be very, very careful. Remember, this is a lace, and you're bleaching. Yes. Just now, remember, Kelly, what I was telling you about that I prefer the foundation as to this. I'm going to give you the pros and cons. You see the foundation, you're not tampering with the knots or anything of the sort. But when it comes to bleaching, as the word says, you are damaging the knots. Basically, what you're doing is that you're bleaching. You know, it's just like our normal hair. The minute you bleach your own hair, you kind of weaken it, and that's why you always need to do the treatment, intense massages and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, true, yeah.
Now, the same concept or other analogy applies over here. So you might be able to find that you've weakened the knots, and if you're not so careful and you're brushing too hard, you'll find a bit of hair falling out. Exactly. No. So it's the same thing as you were talking about. It's 100% human hair. So we're talking about the same thing.
So now, what would you advise when it comes to getting colored, specific color of the one that the clients want? What will you say? You buy one that is colored, or you do this yourself?
No. I always prefer doing this, because at the end of the day, when you're customizing it, either you're using the foundation or you're doing the bleaching, you're customizing it to you. When you bring it already colored, at the end of the day, we have how many billions of people? They can't get each and every color that suits each and every person. Yes, that's what usually happens.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So after dabbing
and making sure that it's completely spread, she's just going to leave it for a while. And what usually happens is you always have to keep checking. Ladies, you always have to keep checking. I can say maybe 30 minutes or 40 minutes, but please keep checking. Check the knots. Remember, you're trying to tint the knots, so make sure you're always checking the knots to see if they've changed that particular color.
This is interesting, because I've bleached my hair before. Let me ask. Now, for example, if you want that blonde like our Wendy, the one she has, you know when you want to achieve some certain blonde, you can bleach your hair several times.
Yes.
Does it apply as well here?
On the lace, no, but on the hair, we shall reach there when we're doing now the coloring, whereby now if you want the blonde and the hair is black, you have to bleach it first. Then now you apply that other color so that it can be able
to pick up.
Exactly, to pick up, yes. But in this case, we're just doing the knots to make sure that it matches with your scalp. Like even like what I'm wearing, like I also bleached the knots.
Oh, yes. Guys, yes.
You see? Now this is how you start looking to see if the knots are already changing. Yes.
Wow. Now let me ask, you tell me this hair, if it touches this bleach, it will also...
Yes, it will change.
So you have to be very, very
You
careful.
always have to be very careful because at the end of the day, when a client is coming in, they like the black. They just want you to bleach the knot. So you have to be very careful.
And keep it the hair black.
Exactly. And that's what I was saying. Like, hair is craft. Hair is art.
I can see,
You have to be very, very careful. Like, just do your details on what you needed to do.
Yeah.
Yes. Beautiful. Now that we are done, we just wait for it and keep checking. Always keep checking. And immediately you see that the knots have changed. What you do to stop the process, you just make sure you just put it under the water and you wash out. Water is like the best thing ever. It
Just
stops.
that.
Yes.
And then,
stops
like you
the
told us,
processing.
let it air dry. You just let it sit and it dries.
Exactly. Once you've washed, you've conditioned, you've shampooed, then now just let it air dry. That's the best way you can ever let your hair dry.
All right.
Yes. So
Okay.
now that we're done with this.
Yes. So we keep it aside.
Yes, we keep it aside.
All right. Next, we shall be doing.
Next, we shall be working on the bleaching or rather coloring of the hair.
Okay.
Yes, maybe
So
we can fabric.
we can pick these ones.
Okay.
Oh, you're doing with these.
Yes, we're doing with that.
All right.
Yes.
So you need another foil.
Okay. Yes.
Then you can have this below over here. Let me keep it for you.
You can take a break. Can you?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Next.
Okay, next we need to color the hair. And what we're going to do, we're just going to wash this bowl quickly, then we can come back and show how we mixed
All right,
this.
guys.
Right?
Okay, we are going for a short commercial break. Don't go. We'll be back.
Okay.
Well, especially those who just relax their hair and just, rock them like that.
Yeah.
It's very nice. It becomes so stylish the moment you just bleach a little bit and have some highlights over there.
Now this one came like this. So should clients want a colored hair, colored wig ready, of course we have them available at the store.
All right. Guys, welcome back. Now, in case you missed, what we did was doing the bleaching and non-bleaching method. And bleaching method, we basically use the bleaching, ingredient that we usually normally use to bleach our hair. And the non-bleaching method is simple, using your foundation shade, just to make sure you have a seamless, scalp with your face. Now, what next?
Now, Kelly, we're about to dive in and show our viewers how to actually color the hair. This is very, very easy. As I said, these are tricks that you can be able to do it in your house, or we can also be able to do it for yourself. There's something called highlights. Quickly, Wendy, let me just show them a bit. Now, highlights means you're picking just a few strands of hair. It can be from top to bottom and just coloring that. Or you can decide to pick just at the middle of the hair and you pick a few strands again
randomly.
and then you color randomly, exactly, to create that illusion for highlights, right? It's such a beautiful effect, which I'll show you, of course, with the hairs that we've actually done before. Yes.
And you know what, by the way, I usually prefer highlighted kind of hair. I don't know why. If nature would have flipped everything and I was a lady, I think I would be wearing my hair with highlights. I usually find when especially those who just relax their hair and just, rock them like that, it's very nice. It becomes so stylish the moment you just bleach a little bit and have some highlights over there. It looks so nice.
It's very true. But it's what we were saying. Like, you can always switch it up. Like, look at me, for instance. I've not highlighted and the color is very, very beautiful. The next day you'll meet me, I'll be doing a bit of highlights at the end of the day. It's just spicing things up. And,
yes. All
it's
right.
very, very interesting. So Wendy's going to help us mix. Then we can be able now to do, are we doing highlights or we're doing ombre?
We're doing ombre.
We're doing ombre. And ombre means that we're going to be coloring this hair halfway down or quarter way down. That's what we mean we're going to be doing and showing you guys how to do it. Remember, consistency, mixing is usually the trick of all this.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, for this particular one, for mixing, the amount of product that you're going to use, is it going to once again be determining the amount of hair that you are bleaching or you are highlighting?
Yes.
All right.
It always determines. You see, like right now, for the purpose of this exercise, what we are doing is actually we're just taking just but a fraction of what we have in the tubes, right? But in the case that you want to color maybe the whole hair, you might need 2 sets or 3 sets of this so that it can be able now to consume or the hair can be completely consumed by this color. But then again, if you're just doing highlights and all that stuff, one pack is totally enough. Again, it's about how much hair are you coloring, how much hair are you highlighting. And it's very, very easy. Right now we're seeing her mixing and it's very, very easy for you guys.
So I hope you guys can see that. When you show them, tilt it. Yeah, like that. Yeah. That's the consistency.
Exactly.
Again, in the middle, not runny, not too thick.
Exactly. So you completely need to make sure that the paste is actually very, very good. Right? Yes. Then once now she's done, she just picks the part that she needs to color, and voila, we just apply it. It's like Vaseline on your face.
Yes.
It's very easy.
Okay. Now I need to know.
Yes.
All right. When you pick a strand, how are you going to protect it from getting to the rest of the hair?
I'm doing this, an ombre.
Since she's doing an ombre, what she's saying is that she will just pick this. Yes, and completely color this.
Okay,
yes.
all right.
If it was something to do with the highlights, she'd have just picked a few highlights, separated it from the rest of the hair, then colored the few strands that she needed.
All right.
Yeah, she needs, So this is what she's doing. She's just, remember, like this is the easiest because at the end of the day, you don't have to worry about what you don't want to color, what you want to color, because at the end of the day, it's half going downwards and it's very, very easy. Yes. And remember, ladies, always make sure that you have a foil paper. Because you will see she's trying to protect the surface. And the minute that she's done, what you're going to see is that she will cover this hair to make sure that it bakes. I normally call it baking.
Baking.
Yes. Again, you wait for about 40-30 minutes. And please, always keep checking
Watch
on that hair. Because again, you don't want it to over-process, ladies. You don't want it to over-process. Yes. And that's why I keep saying, if you're able to do it in the house, well and good. If you're not able, please come to the professionals. Yeah? We're able to do this for you.
I love colors. You know, highlighted. This ombre is always very, very nice.
No, I think black is very boring. Black is very overrated.
Yeah, as much it is a good color.
Yeah, it is.
Actually, I'm told black and white are not colors.
Oh, really? So what are they?
I don't know what that person meant, but it was because I think it is through black and white. I don't know. We get all these other colors.
Oh yeah, you mix a bit. Yeah, the primary colors, the secondary colors.
Oh my God, art and craft for those of us who missed it.
Yeah. So right now, what she's doing is that she's trying to make sure that all this color has gotten to the strands that she needs to color, right? Completely. So that's what I was saying, ladies, please wear your gloves, because you can see the gloves are coming handy. Like her trying to make sure that the hair gets all this color, making sure that there's the consistency, because at the end of the day, we want like the quarter of the hair going down is the same universal color.
Okay.
Yes. Now after that, now she's just going to wrap using the foil paper. Remember, she doesn't have to do the whole place.
Yes.
Her concentration basically is where we've put the color.
Okay.
Then now she'll just put it aside. Then now we'll wait for about, 30, 40 minutes. Yes.
Okay.
So maybe I can quickly show them the other hair that we've actually done before.
Sure.
Right?
So, can I?
Yes.
Both of them?
Yes.
All right.
Now, ladies, as by now, I love color. The first wig I was wearing, of course, had color. This one, of course, has color.
Yes.
I don't do black hair very often.
Yeah.
Now, these colors are readily available at the shop. This is a very, very beautiful blonde. Then, of course, we have the gray color. This has become very, very popular, especially with elderly women. I'm finding, like, when they have those grayish strands, they like this, and it's coming back to fashion. So we have this. However, whatever color that you need, because we sell 100% human hair, we are able to achieve it for you, right? Kelly, let me surprise you, for instance. Would you believe this was actually this?
Well, with what I've seen, I would believe, but
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable.
And this always tells you, like, once you get good quality hair,
Yeah.
you can always achieve whatever color that you want.
want.
But if you get not the quality hair and not 100% human hair, trust you me, you will not get the
It will
color
not pick
that
up
you
the
want.
color.
No, 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 it will not, because
Yeah.
it's not 100%.
All right.
So you can see this particular wig, it has different colors, and this is what we did. This is actually a wig that we actually handmade in the shop.
Yeah, yeah.
So there is this different color. You can see that there is also
There's
a bit
a-
of
oh my
purple.
goodness.
There's a bit of blue,
Blue and
here.
grey,
As I
there's-
told you, I love playing around with colors. But then again, you can only achieve this
If
with
you have good quality hair.
Yes.
All
Then
right.
let me show you the second one that we have.
All right.
This one was 100% black. So what we did is that we colored it twice. You can see this reddish
There's
color.
some
So this
maroonish, reddish.
beautiful. So it was this color. Then I got bored and I decided, let me do a bit of
Are you for real?
highlights.
So you
Yes.
first did the
Yeah, the reddish. Then
The
after
reddish.
I wore it like for about a few months, and I was like, no, this is too boring for me. Let me do a bit of highlights. And this is what we call about the highlights. Remember what we were talking about, ladies, that you can be able to have the strand from top to bottom, and just select a few strands, a few strands, a few strands. Then again, you can only achieve this
with good quality hair.
hair.
Amazing.
Amazing, right?
So I can see basically it's like there's a lot. Beauty is so, but it's a magical. It's unbelievable
Oh, yes.
because I can see some of the things that the kind of vibe that you are approaching. This is the same one that we approach on makeup itself.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, beauty is an art. And you've seen like what Wendy was doing there is just checking and seeing how the hair is processing.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I keep telling guys, please keep checking your hair. Keep checking your hair. See that it's gotten to the right color that
Yes.
you want.
Yeah. And also you didn't mention what you are wearing. That is the one that you've colored all of it, but this one came like this, yeah?
Yeah, this one actually came like this. At the
Yes.
shop, we have ready-made wigs, and we have the ones that we actually make for ourselves. Now, this one came like this. So should clients want a colored hair, colored wig ready, of course, we have them available at the store.
All right.
Yes.
So guys, there you have it. We've been presented, with amazing options that we can pick up, regarding our style. You can decide to have a full-on color. You can decide to have an ombre kind of vibe. You can decide to have, highlights as well. And even the multicolor where you have, there's red, there's maroon, there's some blue, there's some gray. So I think just like makeup, the way you play around in coming or creating a look, same case with the hair. It gives you a leeway. Human hair gives you a leeway, to play around with it. So for anyone who would want their wig being colored, where can they find you?
Okay, you can get us on online. This is Instagram and Facebook. This is Miss B Loft, and our physical shop is in Westlands, Bandari Plaza, Mezzanine 2, and Bandari Plaza is on Woodville.
Grove. All right. Thank you, guys. Until next time, slay us away.